So perhaps you've come to discover lucid dreaming, but you're wondering if it's safe. Can something happen to you while you're lucid dreaming? Are you always going to be able to wake up when you're lucid dreaming? What happens if you die in a lucid dream? I'm going to answer all of these questions and give you the basics on whether lucid dreaming is safe or not in a moment. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me, Matt here, and today I'm going to be talking about lucid dreaming. More specifically, I want to talk about the dangers of lucid dreaming, or rather the lack of them. You see, a lot of people when they come into lucid dreaming, they read all the stories about it and they have to wonder to themselves, is this particularly safe? Are there any dangers to doing this? What happens if you die in a lucid dream? So on, so on. Now, the simple answer to all of this is that lucid dreaming is perfectly safe. There are some, things that I will mention about making sure that it is safe, but we'll talk about those in a moment. So first of all, I want to address the most common question that I've got tons and tons of times on my lucid dreaming videos, which is, can you die in a lucid dream? And the answer to that is no. You can die in the lucid dream, essentially. Your character, the person you're playing, the you in the dream can die, but it doesn't affect your real body. If you chop off your arm in a dream, your arm isn't going to fall off in real life. Same thing if you get superpowers in a dream. Unfortunately, those superpowers aren't going to carry over to the real world, so no luck there, sorry. The thing is, what happens in a dream stays in a dream, essentially. It is a world inside your mind. All of this is happening inside of your brain. It's not happening in the real world, it's just happening inside your brain. So it doesn't matter what happens in a lucid dream, it's not going to affect you in the waking world. The only way that can affect you is emotionally. So if you have a unpleasant experience in a lucid dream, you might still think about it when you wake up, but it's not going to affect your body, it's not going to hurt you or anything like that. Now, a lot of people ask about sleep paralysis and lucid dreaming, and it is true that sometimes if you're practicing lots of lucid dreaming that you can wake up in sleep paralysis, and that is because of the fact that your body is getting more in tune with waking up in REM states of sleep, and sometimes when you wake up in REM you can be waking up in sleep paralysis. Now, sleep paralysis, again, is perfectly safe. It is very unpleasant at times because you can see things standing over you and it feels like you're awake in your room, but there's things in the room with you and stuff like that. But it is just you being half asleep and half in a dream and half awake, and there's nothing that can harm you. You can get scared, but that's about the worst of it. So that's about the worst you have to worry about with lucid dreaming. Now, I mentioned earlier that I would add some extra safety tips, and what I mean by this is there is one aspect of lucid dreaming that could potentially be unsafe, and this is a simple one, and that is if someone were to think that they were lucid dreaming when they weren't. Because obviously, in a lucid dream, if you jump off a skyscraper, you can fly around and do whatever, and even if you don't manage to fly and you fall and hit the ground, that's just it. You'll probably bounce off the ground and just walk off, or maybe you'll wake up. Either way, no harm is done. But if you were to think that you were in a lucid dream when you're actually on a real skyscraper, I imagine things would look a little bit different. So we don't want to do that. How do we avoid that? Well, it's simple reality checks. If you're actually in a lucid dream, you might be sure that you're in a lucid dream, but just to be doubly sure before you go doing anything that could be potentially dangerous, it's a good idea to actually check. So do some reality checks. Now, I have a whole video all about reality checks, which you can check out here. And I recommend watching that and learning how to do them. When you do reality checks, you can stack them up and find out if you're dreaming or not, and when you're sure that you're dreaming, only then should you attempt anything that would be dangerous in the real world. If you're not 100% sure, then just don't do anything dangerous, simple as that. And hey, if you're gonna fly, take off from the ground first, just to be safe. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to subscribe up there because you've got regular videos that come out multiple times a week. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. And if you want to keep watching, check out the video that's linked on screen. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.